Last week we discussed tenants and photo ID. Continuing on with this theme, you also need to have a great set of rules and regulations. Rules and regs govern the relationship and expectations between landlord and tenant. It defines what each party can and cannot do and gives you ammunition should you need to evict the tenant in the future. I highly recommend having a document separate from your main lease. Call it a Schedule A or something to that effect. A good rules and regulations document should have clauses such as what happens if the rent is paid late, what late fees are charged, NSF fees for bounced checks. How do you handle lockouts? Do you charge extra for having to unlock the door at 2 a.m. because the tenant forgot their keys or lost them at the bar? Do you allow pets? What about smoking? Cannabis products? Vaping? Let's talk about water leaks. What about fish tanks? Yes, that's a pet, but who pays to repair when 100 gallons of water leaks through the ceiling to your tenant below? Quiet times. Do you allow noise past 10 p.m.? What are the bylaws for noise in your city? Specify who is responsible for grass cutting or snow removal. As you can see, you can literally put anything into the list as long as it doesn't contravene your local rules and bylaws. Here's some more. No painting or altering a unit without written permission. Garbage must be placed in the proper containers as specified by that municipality. The tenant is responsible for any actions of guests in their home. Any guests residing in the unit for more than 4 consecutive days and not approved by management will be considered unauthorized occupants. I could go on, but I believe I've covered the basics. And if I've gone too fast, that's the advantage of a recording. Go ahead and play it back. But in all seriousness, the more rules and regs you can put into your Schedule A, the more successful you will be. Because any rule that is broken is subject to eviction. So not only are you putting yourself into a position to control poor behavior, it also gives you the options to evict should you find it necessary and feel that you no longer believe the tenant is a good tenant. Thanks for watching.